Welcome to your Sunday evening, Sunday night. I'm meteorologist Andrew Humphrey. Still damp out there, still wet. I mean, we've already got waterlogged areas. The rain may stop falling for a brief period of time, say by the end of dinner through the midnight hour, but more showers will start arriving after midnight tonight. So we're not out of the woods just yet. It does get cooler, temperatures in the low and mid 60s by dawn, down to about 65 degrees right here in Motown. Sunset this evening, Sunday evening, is at 8:51. During the day on Monday, periods of showers and thunderstorms once again. 74 degrees by noon, middle and upper 70s by 4 p.m., highs around 78 degrees. Sunrise is at 6:29. Get the rain gear and the umbrellas ready again. We have a chance of a few scattered showers on Tuesday, but you can still head to the polls safely, a high of 75 degrees. After we go vote on Tuesday, things are looking great. Sunnier, brighter, and finally warmer. This is how August should be, right? Highs back to around 80 degrees by Thursday, low, even middle 80s by next weekend. I'm meteorologist Andrew Humphrey. Have a great week.